Hi all, this is Purnima Devi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in SNS College of Technology. So in the last class, I discussed about what is data visualization and why we use data visualization in our organization. So there are more number of users we seen in the last class. So now I discuss about what are all the applications in this data visualization and why we use the visual elements in some organization like some scientific research and journals, some other education organization. So, first one is what are all the advantages of data visualization is. So, we first use of data visualization is it's a data is very clarity. So, in this we cannot extract the data and we cannot understand the data using only the rows and columns values. So the audience cannot know about no prior knowledge about the document. So, using visualization, we can easily deliver the content to the particular audience using some images or some animations or some other process. So, the data can be use some elements like a bar chart, pie chart, or line chart, scatter plots. So, we seen in the last class what are all the elements we used. So, first one is a chart selection in this process. So we choose this chart based on the data which we have. So the next one is clarity. The data clarity is very important. So we have visualized the data. So base in this data we add some number of labels, titles, and some other colors we have to add in this data for that differentiation of data which we have shared, and it is a very closer and a better grouping. So we have used n number of data. So in this we can group the data which we are shared in this visualization. It will be grouped based on the information. So now we see what are all the what are all the analytics we used. So we use mainly at the dashboard. So we use the we have n number of tools for visualize the data. Some Tableau, DS, and some Power BI. In this syllabus, we use a Tableau. So why we use the Tableau is it can easily visual the element just to drag and drop. We upload the data what we have, that is structured data can be uploaded in this Tableau desktop Tableau. So we just drag and drop what information we have to deliver to the audience. So the dashboard is mainly used to visual n number of elements in a single screen. So we use a bar chart, pie chart, scatter plot, some other any number of elements. So these all the elements can be grouped into a single sheet. So that's why we are using dashboard. So why we are using a visualization in a scientific research is we can easily understand the complex data. So in this scientific, there are more number of data are very complex to understand. So using a visual models, we can easily understand. For example, some climatic changes. So the climatic values can easily understandable based on the visual elements. Then also a communication. So we what data we have derived, it can communicate it to the particular audience using a visual is very easy for us. So for that purpose we can use visual elements for in scientific research. The next one is in healthcare. So absolutely we have used more number of images in his healthcare for visual the patient's data. So some other tracking some vaccination rates, disease rates, and we can segregate the diseases using colors. So in COVID-19, there are more number of visual elements are displayed in news, in daily newses, how many of suffered for COVID and how many death count. These are all can be visualized in news. It can easily understandable some by some peoples. So we use this process visual elements in healthcare also, and journalism. So absolutely, so this in this journalism we have many number of newses like population, election and climate. So these are can be visualized. So the visualization is very important in journalism. So we use the visual elements in journalism to extract the information and can understand by the audience. So all the audience cannot know the information what they have. So all the audience have to understand using the data which we have to show to them. So the next one is education. So absolutely in education also we use. So during class hours using chalk and board, the students cannot interact to during that particular time. So using the visualization, some ppts, some visual documents, so these are all can be delivered to the students directly, and they have to remember what data we have to explain in our class hours. So using a chalk and board only we cannot attract the students. So some visuals, some real time examples, some videos, some audios, all are can be used for this purpose. So these are all the information now I have to share. Data visualization is very important role in nowadays. We have to visual the elements is for understand by the audience easily. So in this last class also we see about what are data visualization, and now we see about the applications where we use the visual elements. And in last class we discuss about what is the difference between the data analytics and the data visualization. So thank you.